tuning into Regional Resources. I'm your host, Cheryl Sims, along with my co-host, Ms. Tara Jones. This is an information magazine program that connects the community with many different resources that are available to them. And we're glad you could join us today. Speaking with us is renowned author, Ms. Mable Fuller. Ms. Fuller has written a book that helps transform victims into victorious children of God. Her book is entitled, You Can Destroy Your Defiant Giant. Ms. Fuller, how are you today?
Very good. Thank you for having me. I'm glad to be here.
Perfect. Thank you for joining us. The write-up on your book empowers many to overcome their defiant giants.
Yes, ma'am.
Could you tell us what giant that you had to overcome and how did you win that battle?
My giant was domestic violence, believe it or not.
Mm-hmm.
It's an issue that a lot of women, a lot of children, and some men face right now in the 21st century, more also than people think.
Wow.
Every single person have their giants. It could be smoking, it could be drugs, it could be, in the past that they were raped, whether they were molested, depression, suicide. All these are giants that people face today. But mine was domestic violence. And believe it or not, my issue did not start until I was 6 months pregnant.
So everything started off very pleasant?
Very pleasant. Everything was perfect. He was a perfect gentleman, a man of God in church, praising God, serving the Lord, fasting and leading the Bible study in the home, just like a priest.
Good.
Absolutely, a God sent.
Thank you.
And how did you overcome that battle?
I overcame the battle by focusing on God. I was saved and sanctified, speaking in other tongues, when I was 14 years old. That experience, I believe, prepared me for the nightmare that I faced in this situation. Because when everything else broke loose, when all hell broke loose, that is the only thing that anchored my soul. Prayer and fasting and prostrating before God to get the answers for me to survive. And I'm glad that God put in my spirit as a little girl to love Him so, because that's the very thing that the reason why I'm still here today.
Wow, that is the core of your existence. That's very good. Your fasting and your prayer life, your personal relationship with God. That's a very powerful testimony, so we thank you for sharing your story.
Thank you for having me.
Stay with us and hear more from Miss Mable Fuller. You're watching Regional Resources, and we'll be right back after these messages.
By contributing to United Way, you can change a life.